Okay, so welcome everybody. This is my first narrated video. Finally figured out how to get the mic set up on the controller. Again, welcome. I'm the class man. I'm new to making videos. Thank you for joining me. Please make sure to like, comment, give me feedback, share, anything you can do. It's much appreciated. I just want to play Farming Simulator and get things out there. So this is technically episode 9. I've got the AI worker doing a contract, but I sold the other tractor, so I'm down to the one tractor. So I'm now in the market for a new small tractor. Obviously I'm on a budget, trying to be realistic, but I really need something 100 horsepower and ideally 4-wheel drive, but I guess I can make do with something else. I kind of like this barn find John Deere. This is one that stood out in the mods, but it's only 2-wheel drive. It's actually only 50 horsepower. I don't want to drop all my hard-earned money on the Lizard track, but I do really like this tractor. The real-world equivalent of Mercedes-Benz is one of my favourites. So I think what I'm going to do is go in between. I kind of was thinking of a Zeta, but they're a bit expensive for what they are. I'm thinking the Massey would be a good all-rounder. I do want to go with, eventually get to the case, the XL, and go with a 1455, so it's almost 150 horsepower. But yeah, 50 grand, just not quite in the budget yet. So I think we'll go with the Massey for now. I'm going to put a loader on it, so I need to find the option there. Front loader attacher, we'll do a quickie. And we're up to 28 grand. There we go, this should be able to run the most recent implements that I bought. For all of you that have been watching, I've just bought some implements so I can do stone picking, so we'll do that. We'll start off with the stone picking. I do like this tractor. I've downloaded it on a lot of maps. The features, you can open the doors, you can open the windows. It's a good all-rounder. It's a tractor that exists in the farm still today around where I live. I've seen a lot of these over the years, and I think it's a good all-rounder. So let's set this going here. Apologies, we're looking at the time. It's getting a bit dark. I might have to set it going and then sleep from that. Set him going. I've never actually used this stone picker before, so we'll see how it works. I'm assuming it piles it in the middle and then I have to still go pick it up. What's it doing there? Don't see it doing much of anything. Maybe it just buries them. I assumed given the angle it rolled it out into the middle there, but maybe not. Tell you what, a feature of FS25, look at the detail, look at the mud on the tyres there. That's brand new. It's only gone across the field once and it's already caked up. Didn't even think it'd been raining, but I guess it has. So let him finish and then we'll see what he does when we turns around the other way, whether it gives the windrow rocks down the middle. I've still got the area where I've been clearing trees here. I'm going to expand the field, but I've just been taking down the big oaks to generate some income, really. Need some money. For this whole series, I call it starting from almost scratch, because obviously you start with 100k, so I bought a tractor and a field and that was it. So I've made do with that, but I've taken quite a few of these down. In fact, I've still got another one there to take back to the wood mill, but in terms of the actual land that I own, it goes on quite a ways. I can show you where it goes, so about there, maybe just a little bit past it there. But so I still got another, maybe 20 trees to take down. That'll keep me going, but I have just started doing a contract. Let's see how the contractor's getting on actually. I left him to it, looks like there might be a bit of a couple of missed windrows there. This tractor's doing really well with the 6 metre plough on there. It's been a good one, to be fair. I like the sound of it. Well, it's quite a few windrows in this there, I don't know why that is. This field actually looks bigger. I think the contract actually was only worth about 5k. What was it? Active, 7,000. Not going to make the difference. Maybe I should have finished the contract and been patient and then done the bought the tractor I want, but never mind. Let's have a look at other contracts. What have we got? Harvesting. I'm going to stick to my guns and only use my equipment, so I don't have the funds to do any harvesting yet. The rock removal again, I don't have a skid steer, and the rock hammer. Wood transport, I could probably do that. I'm doing enough of that myself, so it's probably not worth doing it for £3 because I can get paid for one tree that amount. And the dead wood's probably the same, although I think you can sell the dead wood and see. But we'll leave this guy to it and go back to this guy. He's going to be a while rock picking. Let's just have a look at this. So what's it doing? So there's definitely rocks there. It's just burying them. Yeah, so it's not like the usual rock pickers. They give you a bucket full of rocks at the end that you can then either turn into lime or just sell. I usually end up just piling them at the edge of a field because they're not worth anything, but this actually just buries the rocks and I guess leaves it tilled. Oh, it is raining. Well, one thing I wanted to do also was look at a overnight place to stay, somewhere I can sleep so I can speed up the night. It makes better videos in the day. So what's we got? Let's go to, I guess we'll go to those farmhouses. Farmhouses, what's the cheapest one we got here? Maybe not. 55 grand. Okay. Factories, what else we got? Selling points, greenhouses. Fences, lights and others. What I had on a different map maybe, but I've had a old bus as a farmhouse. I don't know, that's on my download, so I don't know why it's not showing. Okay. Constructables, silos. Okay, so 55 grand is the minimum. Well, that's not going to be happening for a while. So I guess what we'll do, although I don't believe that 1851 it goes dark in August wherever you are, but it's getting pretty dark. I guess it's the weather. Thunder's rolling in. Yeah, let's go see how this guy's doing with the contract. I'll take over this guy. see how it's doing. Love the sound of that. Power! Let's go, let's see. I think the maximum speed you can go with this is about 9 miles an hour, so it's well shy of that, but this tractor I think is 72 horsepower, so it's doing well, and over the two-wheel drive. Yeah, really not doing too bad. This field is quite a lot bigger than I gave credit for. Maybe I got done 7 grand for doing this, isn't a lot of money. See what I've got left. We're at 66%, so yeah, quite a bit to go yet. Let's see, I'll drive it for a bit. I like to start off doing a bit and then usually get bored and get the AI to do it. I don't know what you guys do online, but yeah, if it's menial tasks like this, it's kind of easier just to get somebody to get the computer to do it for you. But when you start from scratch and you're doing the log work and various other things just to make money, sometimes it's better not to use the AI just because of the cost of it. But when it comes down to contracts and just making a bit of money on the side, it's nice just to be able to set somebody going and then go about your own tasks. Same as if you ever do a bit of husbandry, cows or whatever, and yeah, you've got to take care of the animals, so you want the workers doing what they need to do in the fields, and you can save yourself hours of just driving up and down. I do like the new features though on FS25 with the guided lanes. If anybody's not familiar with that, you can hold down, I guess this is PS5, so it's the circle, and you can have the steering assist on. You can set the offset if there was something funky about your tool, if it wasn't registering the right width, but we want the lines on, and the cruise control, I think we've set that to automatic. So we'll do OK, and there are the lines, and here we go. So if you activate lane, it will now guide it in that feature, so I'm still technically driving it, but the cruise control does steer it. So I'm not paying a worker, but it is guiding the tractor. I am still sitting in there with my... do the wash this, to be fair. But it is me, I promise you. The likeness is uncanny. So we're at 71%, so we've got to go around the edge a couple of times. I think should just about do it. Get our money's worth out of the plough if we can. You see, look at that, there's probably a metre of plough there we're not using. Bit of a waste. A lot of rocks in this field. Again, it's only a matter of reaching 4 miles an hour at the minute. I'll just tuck it over there because the blue lines are the extent of the implement, green line is the centre line of the tractor. But yeah, it's kind of wasting a little bit of it there, so it'll get to the end here and then should stop. There we go. So I didn't stop that. So when we move forward, we can now pick another line, so we'll carry on going around the edge. I didn't lift the plough up, I probably should have done that. So I'm going to set the cruise control going and then press circle to activate the lane. And that drives right over there, so again, the blue line's on the exterior of the plough, green line, centre line of the tractor. Only a short one there. We've got it going over here, and then again I'll set it going. Keep going around the outside. So there you go, it's got up to 6 miles an hour. On the long haul there, it's only doing 4, but that's still staying in first gear. With the automatic transmission, you just, well, it's a manual, but it automatically changes gear. You get what you're given. Come on, power! 76% flying through this field. I think there's like a warning beep when it gets near the end. Again, there it stopped, I didn't do anything. So we'll carry on going, go around the edge. I've got cruise control set as automatic, so it should actually set cruise control going without me doing it. Yeah, I think that little beep there, if you guys are hearing that, is right, a warning right before the end. So if I get lined up here, get on the centre line and just press circle. No, it's not doing it. Cruise control deactivation, automatic. That must be when it gets to the end. It's deactivation, okay. So you have to set the cruise control going. Activate lane, there we go. Okay, so it donks it off at the end, but you have to start going. I mean, I've probably got, whoa, what am I up to now? 200 hours, 300 hours on Farming Simulator 25. I only actually got a PlayStation 5. What? January, February time. So, yeah, coming up on 6 months. Before that I was running a PS4 and had that for, must be 4 or 5 years. So I was only actually bought a PS5 for Farming Simulator 25. But I'm impressed with it. A lot of people got bad reviews, but I like it. I like the detail with the mud, the rain, the improvements to the AI. Yeah, this lane guidance system is good. So we'll set the cruise control going, then engage the worker, I guess, or the steering control. Why is he veering over to the left so much? You know what, I think I might start this one again. I'll drive. Feel like you're missing out on free money there. You go all the way to the edge, no problem. Yes, this two-wheel drive tractor doesn't like ploughing on the soft mud. It's okay if you get on the earth. Right. Yeah, that's interesting. 82% complete. Come on, nearly there. Interesting, actually, the plough's pulling it to the left, so I'm having to correct it. That's interesting. Because the plough's straight, why is that pulling it to the left every time? I just have to steer to the right. It pulls it back to the left. Interesting. See, again, only measuring 4 miles an hour, and I think this field is pretty flat. I wouldn't describe it, I don't know. Maybe it is slightly uphill, hard to tell. So there you go, it just cost me 300 quid. For the wages, that's going to be this guy and the guy doing the rock picking back on the homestead. So now it's pulling to the right. 84%. Come on, change gear, you can do it, you can do it. Power! I would go change tractors and put the 4-wheel drive Massey on this, but it's miles away. I didn't realise how far this field is. And this John Deere, I think the top speed's like 18 miles an hour or something. It seems to take forever to get here. I think the Massey might go a little bit faster, but not enough. Probably is enough to make it worthwhile driving over, but this John Deere didn't like that stone picker. I tried it and it just would go along at like 1 mile an hour, so it'd take an age. But for some reason this John Deere manages this plough okay, even though the plough technically requires way more horsepower. Anyway, yeah, if you do like my dulcet tones, please take a moment. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's under I'm the Class Man. I've also got a Facebook page. That too is going to be I'm the Class Man. Currently it's LV Gaming. That was my old handle, Lloydie Boy. But I decided, yeah, I'm gonna, obviously this start from scratch map is an exception, but I'm gonna concentrate on class tractors going forward. What is going on here? This the two-wheel drive tractor does not like the ruts. Come on, go, 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 power! Yeah, again, we're doing 6 miles an hour here, so I wonder if it is a little bit of a downhill. It doesn't look it, but it must just be enough of a difference that, yeah, it gets higher up in the rev range, the turbo kicks in. I'll tell you what, for a 12 grand tractor though, this is doing pretty good. 89%, so we'll do a couple of nice big fat swings down here. Hopefully it won't want us to do all the little edges. I'll have to lift the plough to get across the ruts. And that's just spinning its wheels. There we go, 5 miles an hour, we'll have some of that. Flying through it. Like a hot knife through butter. Still raining? Yes it is. Hard to see when it's dark like this. %, nearly there, come on. All this for 7.5 grand. But that's the price you pay when you're doing from scratch. What do you guys like to do? Scratch, I reckon I must have done 50 different maps from scratch. Let's see if this guy will turn around now. I like to do it, to be honest, in farming I don't do big tractors, obviously I don't know if you call it the American style of farming, the gigantic tractors where you 20 metre wide implements and whatever. I like to do the budget farming and make do and come up with ways to do things and make money, and then once I get, you know, a few £100,000 and buy the fields I want, I quite often just get bored of it and go start another one. I like the struggle. See, it must be an uphill because he's only doing 3 miles an hour going back when we were doing 5 or 6 miles an hour on the way down. Hopefully if we can get this run done, 1 or 2 more runs and we'll be there. I'm going to turn the guide back on, see what it does. Four miles an hour, 3 miles an hour, yeah. Still only in first gear though, so it's not changing gear. I thought it would have had enough power to go. Come on, power! I guess this 6 metre plough, yeah, it is a bigger field than I gave it credit for. A little beep at the end, we're at 96%. Let's go clean this bit up until we lose traction. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Come on, come on. Come on. I was contemplating selling this tractor, but I sold the International instead. The International for a, what, £6,000 tractor is an absolute beast. In some of the earlier videos, if any of you guys watched those, I hooked it up to the log winch and the John Deere was trying to pull a big oak and just could not do it, so I thought I'll just try. Smaller tractor, a bit of fun, see what happens, and it pulled it straight to the mill. No problems. I don't know why. It's a smaller tractor, less horsepower, but it played with it. I was thinking maybe there's differences in how the 3-point linkage is set up, the height of it perhaps, so it got a bit more weight over the rear drive wheels, but yeah, either or. I was very impressed with it. So I did a lot of towing with that one then in the later videos. So I'm going to finish it. Come on, get up there. Yeah, I definitely need a 4-wheel drive tractor. This heavy ploughing is not for this one. Come on, come on, come on. Drop it. Hopefully if we do this last one. Is that 2% worth? What do you reckon? Come on, power! 98%. I hope I'm not going to have to go down and go over those lines that the windrow's missed. 99%! Come on. Show me love. Oh, 99, come on. It's funny, it sinks in the ruts and then it won't go. I just got the cruise control set. It will not. It's just digging itself in. Doesn't like these ruts at all. This might be fun. Come on. How are we even stuck on there? Come on. Come on. Come on. It's just digging in. I mean, I like the realism, but come on. Get out there. I just got to do one last run. Oh, come on. Don't make me bring the Massey over for this. Sorry guys, this isn't what you wanted to see. Bloody stuck. Come on, come on. There we go, okay. Right. I'm going to try lifting the loader up, see if we get some weight off the front wheels. I was hoping to go over... Let's do this one. Come on. Front wheels aren't even turning. It doesn't like these ruts. Come on. It really doesn't like them. I'll tell you what though, it's stuck in a fair bit. Let's try. Come on. Wow, this last bit. We need 1%. Come on. Give me 1%. Come on. There we go. We're done. Oh, I still got the autosave turned on. So, active, completed. We'll collect my money. Thank you very much. Right, see if I can get off the field. Come on. Maybe I should set an AI worker to drive back to the farm. The size of the ruts. Good grief. Wow, that is wet and muddy. Doesn't like that. Come on, come on, get to the edge. Crikey. Well, then it gets to the edge, you don't even want to get out of the field. Come on. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm going to find my way back to the house now. Excuse me, not the house, I don't have a house. Just kind of head east, southeast a little bit. Again, 19 miles an hour, but this just seems to take forever, look. You can barely see the cursor moving. Come on. We'll get back to the farm and then we'll call it quits for this video. Join me in the next one. I'm going to skip to where it's daylight so you guys can see a little bit better. A bit dark for streaming, it makes a better video in the daytime, I think. We'll finish up the stone picking and we'll get fertilising. I did get a tiller, the smallest, cheapest tiller I could find. It's a little harrow to level it off, but I think that stone picker's doing it for me, so I don't need to do it. So yeah, I'll get a little lime on there, get a little fertiliser on there, and then yeah, we'll show you how to do all that. And then hopefully we can get a first crop in. If it's still August, we'll see what we can plant in September. Come on. Maybe I need to buy a truck with a trailer on to take the trailers over to the other map. Although I haven't had that, contract isn't really what I want to be doing on this map. I want to generate all my own income, but I saw a ploughing job there and thought that's a good way to make just an easy bit of money. In the end, it wasn't that easy with this tractor, but we did it. We did it. Definitely needs a wash. I wonder if the features, the muddy, you'd think, I kind of wondered if the rain takes some of the mud off, but looking at the windows doesn't look like it does. Oh, I've actually gone a little bit further south. The fields up here. Nearly there. We'll check in with the Massey, see how he's doing. Plough off. I had problems with this plough before falling over. I thought it was going to fall over then. Get the log winch back on, ready for the next one. See how he's doing, what's going on there. Why has he stopped? What's going on, why did he stop? What's going on there? Tool is full. What? There's no... What's going on there? There's no hopper to fill it. How do you empty it? What have we got? Unload here. Let's go see what happens. Maybe it is collecting rocks, it just doesn't show it. There's no hopper, is there? Let's put it away from the field. Unload here, you don't know that, of course. I'm not sure where, oh, still going to have to put it over here somewhere. Put it by the trees, somewhere I can get to it with a loader. See what happens. On it. Ooh, do you know what? I wonder if I'm supposed to set it unloading. But yeah, I should do that. I started unloading then, and then loaded that bit again. You already done that bit. Oh well, I'll sort this out, guys. You have a pleasant evening. Thank you for watching. Please take a minute, like, subscribe. Again, I'm the Classman on YouTube, or LB Gaming on Facebook. That will be changing as soon as Facebook allow me to change it again. So I'm the Classman also, and thanks again for watching.